Canadian banks are helping clients bend rules to move money out of China? Really? Well, that was what was discovered by a recent findings by the Globe and Mail. When they're the Freedom of Information Act, they discovered that this seems to be more prevalent than one would imagine. Currently, it's illegal for Chinese citizens to remove more than $50,000 out of China without permission from the government. So how are these creative fellows working around it? Well, what they're doing is they're basically doing it by sending millions of dollars into Vancouver area banks through multiple wire transactions of smaller amounts by family and friends. Banks, however, are legally obligated to report transactions they deem suspicious to FINTRAC. FINTRAC is basically the Financial Transactions and Reports Analysis Center of Canada. However, the banks don't have to stop them or shut down the accounts. The agency itself, their mandate is to gather and analyze reports, but they do not pass on anything to the police. Canadian police don't, well, speaking of the police, they don't necessarily have the resources to tackle this anyway. It's one of those white-collar crimes. FINTRAC guidelines on what banks should consider suspicious include multiple deposits of a client's account by third parties, high volumes of wire transactions, and frequent wire transfers to a client from individuals who do not have accounts with the bank. A recent BC court case heard that CIBC regularly helps wealthy clients move large amounts of money out of China using several transactions and multiple third parties, even though the bank is familiar with Chinese law. You know what, CIBC alone? Probably not. There's probably other institutions, different branch people. Corruption runs deep, or this kind of, there's always motivation for somebody to do this sort of stuff. And anytime you set up a rule, there's always going to be somebody clever enough to find a way around it. Is this a problem we should be cracking down, or is this something the Chinese government should be focusing on? Hey, smarter people than me will figure that out, but obviously this is happening and it's probably here to stay and will continue to do so in the future. If you need anything mortgage-wise, though, don't hesitate to give us a shout at the Auxilium team. You don't have to, you don't have to go through FINTRAC or anybody else. You can just call us directly. We're here to help you every single day. Auxilium simply means to care, aid, assist, and support, and we do that here legally every single day. And we look forward to helping you.